What's up, guys? So, I'm gonna try something new today. So, let me know if there's any issues or anything. Um, my team, Rose evolved at level 16. I just trained her up to level 17 because she's pretty strong already. 38 attack and 29 speed, 29 defense. And her ability changed from pickup to scrappy, which is a very good ability. It allows her to hit ghost type Pokemon, which normal types usually can't do. She has a pretty good headbutt attack, plus the stab. It's a very nice attack. Brody is at level 18. He's still our ace. 45 attack, 50 speed. He's our strongest Pokemon. Once Rose gets to level 18, I'll put Brody back to lead. Odin is at level 18. I think it still has the same moves. I need to change the Zen Headbutt because it has a high attack, has a high power, but Odin has like his attack is half his special attack. So it's basically if it had like confusion inside Headbutt do about the same amount of damage. And Jackson is at level 18. I don't think he learned any moves or anything. Still the same. And I'm really considering teaching him that move tutor that we found. And Rebecca, the male Rebecca, is at level 18 and surprisingly pretty good. Decent. 27 attack, 34 defense. I wish his defense was a bit higher so he had more bulk because Brody is still better. Like, Brody has the highest stats on our entire team. Maybe once Rebecca evolves, if it evolves. For now, he has a pretty good Razor Leaf. Like, he's a mixed attacker, so Bug Bite really needs to need a better move. Maybe like a Leech Seed or something. But let's get into it. So we have to catch our no encounter in the next area. I think we encountered on the left, but we still have an encounter to the right here. And let's see what we can get. We'll put in Odin, though there's a lot of water types around here. And like that Swaddle could be devastating, but we could probably take a hit. Petalil, it's actually pretty good. I think it's I think it is better than it already has growth, attack, and special attack. So if she's a mixed attacker, she could be pretty good. Oh, should I use a confusion? It could be super effective. I don't know if she's just a grass type or if she's a grass poison type. I don't want to risk it because it could be super effective. She has Mega Drain. Alright, I'll replace. Yeah, Mega Drain is a really good move. She's about to go to sleep. Yeah, I think this is. Hopefully, she doesn't die. Alright. And let's catch it. Hopefully, we catch it on the first ball. She's asleep and not have health. I think she evolves into like some flower looking Pokemon. I don't really know any of these Gen 5 Pokemon. That's why I wanted to play this game since I know the region, I don't know the Pokemon. Since they prefer moist, nutrient rich soil, the areas with Petalil are known to be good for growing plants. I'm gonna name this one Doll Baby because that's hilarious. Alright, there you go. And I saved the spot on my team. Dawson Nature, I think that. Oh my god, she's really good. Look at that. Defense, special defense, speed, and HP are all above 25. She has own tempo, so she can't get confused. She's a special attacker, but she has growth, which increases her attack and special. Shuri has this moveset is already really good. Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Growth. We could just go for a growth and then Mega Drain. And she has Sleep Powder. Yeah, so Swaddle's getting replaced like ASAP. We'll go heal up and then let's just give her the experience share right now. So we have our. She's gonna be our grass type. Yeah, my little sister hasn't been coming out in these videos because I can't really record like at night because she does her homework and then goes to sleep. But she might make an appearance tomorrow or maybe tonight since it's Friday. But that's a really cool Pokemon. Petalil. And she's really good. All of her, she has 4 IVs over 25. I'm really happy with her. And I don't know, like, I don't know how much they changed. And I hate it when I double click, it's so annoying. But I don't know if they changed, like, the typing of each gym. Like, for Brock's gym, I think he did have some rock types. Oh, no, no, no. Swaddle. We'll put him, we'll put him down here. Let's just put him right here though, next to it. I didn't train up that duck, even though it could be a flying type. I was thinking like we already have two water types on our team, and having a third water type, it's like even though he's part flying, it's not really gonna help us that much because we already have two water types and flying types. He has ground type. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, we can just stay into Odin. Odin could take it. But another like a flying type wouldn't really help out our team as much. Like we can't use flying just yet. We can't use fly. Yeah, Odin is really slow. Like level 18 and he got outsped by Timber. And say like grass is weak to bug, which we have Swaddle, but we already replaced them. But also fire types are super rare. And if we get like a decent fire type or any fire type, that would be better coverage because we could also like possibly stay in against the electric type or something. And that's another thing, like that Pokemon, the duck, is 4 times weak to electric attacks. So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna use them. I really love that water gun animation. That's really cool. Yeah. So let's see what we got. Um, let's go to let's go to Rose. I don't think this guy's gonna have rock types. That's the only reason why. Cause those hiker dudes usually have some rock types, like Geodude, or they'll have some fighting types, like a Machop. So that's why I went into Odin just in case he had a fighting type. But these guys, the youngsters usually have like Rattatas and Pidgeys and stuff like that. So he probably youngster Joey. Oh, okay. So this guy has his top percentile Rattata, and he has a pig. He should have had two pet rats. Usually Joey has a Rattata. I missed two times. He only went for a sand attack once. Come on, man. And that was a crit. Should I switch out, or if he misses again, I'll switch out. He went for one sand attack, and our accuracy got lowered by that much. Alright, so Brody's our ace, so he's not gonna. That was another crit. This guy's just hacking or something. How does he keep getting crits and then another crit? See this? I sold the items we had, the nugget and the star piece for money, and I sold the revive since we're doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Another crit, dude. This guy's crazy. I guess we have to go for the super potion. I was trying to save them for the gems, but this guy's just like crazy. Yeah, chip away is probably gonna do my damage and stuff. Aqua Jet has more base power. Man, that guy was crazy. I wonder if Brody evolves. I'm not even sure. It should evolve since it's like the Magikarp encounter, right? I have no idea what his evolution is gonna look like, but this one, he looks really cool. Green, black, red. It's a really awesome color scheme. You see how strong he is? With the stab aqua jet. I think Doll Baby evolves with like a stone. I'm not 100% sure. For that for that guy over there where the item is, we need to pull him out so he walks forward. Here it is. I wish I did have an electric type, but we were battling these while I was training, and they're pretty weak. It didn't do that much damage. See, we two hit it, and he only did like 10 HP. That's why I'm not worried about the Pokemon. It seemed really underwhelming. Let's see what she has. Her boyfriend is really cool, but they're not together. They probably had a fight or something. Yeah, so right now we're making pretty good progress. We're almost at Bill's house. I don't know how sometimes they outspeed you, like it doesn't make sense. It could be like an ability or something, but I have no idea. Purloin. We'll switch out and go to Jackson since we're pretty low on health. Jackson is a pretty good mixed attacker, so usually when I play like Pokemon, I try to like mix it up sometimes. But for the starter, I really always like to choose the fire types because of, well, my favorite Pokemon is Cyndaquil. So I always prefer the fire types. Like in Gen 3, Torchic is really good. And Cyndaquil is like the best starter in Generation 2. I think it was like there's a video on YouTube where some guy like goes into like detail on each generation. I think it's like a couple of videos, but he goes into detail about how in each generation the best starter options, and I think in generation one, I'm not sure if it was Bulbasaur or Squirtle because in this the original game, like Bulbasaur for the first three gyms has an advantage because against Brock you're super effective, and no, you're also super effective against Misty, and then against Lieutenant Surge you are neutral, so you resist his attacks, and then against the fourth gym, um, that's when you start to struggle going forward because Sabrina has her psychic types, which in the original game, psychic types were really broken because they had only one weakness, which was bug type. Because in the original games, ghost types couldn't affect them. There was some bug where ghost types couldn't affect it, so their only weakness was bug types, and like the best bug move was like they were like poison sting or something, which they were like really weak moves. And then for Bulbasaur, Blaine is a harder opponent. The I think he's like the seventh gym leader. So you basically like at the start of the game, you have like a big advantage. And then Squirtle can be Brock, but then like you're like not very effective against Misty, and then Lieutenant Surge, and then the grass gym, Celadon, rock and roll. And then towards the later half of the game, you beat Blaine fairly easy, and then Giovanni is the ground gym leader. So that's why like early game Bulbasaur is a better pick, but then late game Squirtle has more of an advantage, and then Blastoise is a pretty cool Pokemon. And I think he can learn Ice Beam, which you can use against like Lance for his Dragonites. And then Charmander is just like he's one of the best fire types in the whole game because there aren't that many fire types. I think it's like Charizard and then Magmar are like some of the only fire types in the original games. So you have to like you basically have no choice in fire types. And then in the second generation, like when I played it growing up, so my first Pokemon was Cyndaquil, and it's funny because my neighbor, like, alright, that was scary because he outsped me. I don't even know how. But my neighbor picked Chikorita, and it was funny because both of us lost to Whitney, which was that third gym leader with her melt tank, and she was really hard to beat. Like growing up, like I trained to like level 30. I think in one of my I think I had a Typhlosion by the time I got to the third gym because she was like really scary. And then there's the ice type gym leader, and then there's like the Elite Four with Koga, and my friend, he lost to the Elite Four. Like he trained his Meganium up to like level like 50 because he couldn't beat the Elite Four. Rain Dance is actually a pretty good move. I think one of our Pokemon gained like an ability from the rain. Oh, it's probably one in the PC or something. This is her boyfriend, I think. I had this feeling, I had to battle you. Somebody was her boyfriend. I didn't read it. But Chikorita is like really bad in the against the Elite Four, and also she struggles against Claire, which resists her because she's like the dragon gym leader, and you're gonna struggle with all three of the starters because of just her being a dragon type. And then you also struggle against Morty, the ice type, against the second gym. Basically, as soon as you start the game, you're already at a disadvantage because the first gym is flying type, then the second gym is grass, poison, which is weak to itself, and then Whitney with the milk tank. And then the fourth gym leader is a ghost type, which is super effective against you. It's like the whole game, Chikorita just struggles the whole game. She has no advantages whatsoever. Alright, here we go. I am getting out of here because Petalil is too strong. And hopefully she doesn't like she goes for a growth or something so it doesn't hurt me. Sleep powder. I was gonna buy awakening, but I was like, I don't really need awakening. And now we're asleep. I bought paralyzed heal, but I was like, we don't need awakening. Do we have a berry to wake us up? I don't think so. Poison, burn, confusion. So now we'll see if confusion is super effective or not. It does so much damage, and we're fast asleep. And Totodile doesn't struggle as much. I think I need to switch out. Yeah, I need to switch out. The lead seat is too much. I'll go into Doll Baby and then I'll put her to sleep. Because she is an issue. Yeah, hopefully she goes to sleep. Alright, we got it. And I think if I try to seed her, she's gonna evade it. Cause usually you can't seed against grass types. So we'll heal Rose and then we'll go into Rose. So she tried to put us to sleep. We'll put her to sleep and then we'll go back to Rose. Like I was saying, Totodile though is a very good choice, but you're gonna struggle like against the second gym because he's the bug type. You're not gonna struggle, but like a lot of bug types, no grass type moves. So like Swaddle knows Razor Leaf, even though it's a bug type, grass type, and then Whitney is just a struggle for everybody. And then there's the Steel Gym, which I think like water type moves are super effective against Steelix, but she also has Magnemite, which is an electric type, so it's not gonna be easy. And then there's a water gym as well, which resist water. Like that's basically the only gym that Cyndaquil struggles against. But there's like three gyms that are super effective. And then there's a whole like post game where you go back to like Kanto, and that's dang, I'm getting low on health. If I might heal. He needs a quick attack. I'm gonna heal because if they get a crit, both can die. We're already low on health. So I don't know. I'm just biased for Cyndaquil because it's my first Pokemon and it's really good. And we're getting, I think that's Misty. I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, it's not Misty. But we're at Bill's house finally. Bill is inside of Mona. That's hilarious. When I was a little kid, I borrowed my cousin's red version, and I got confused because like I talked to him, he went inside the thing, and then I went to talk to the PC, but it didn't work. Like it didn't start the sequence. So I was confused. I was like, "Do you just leave or what?" Like it took me a while to figure it out, but that's a bummer. So we got the SSN. Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out, but it's, these games are pretty easy. So I just went out and I went back in and tried again. So we're gonna battle Misty right now. I'm not too worried about the time since I'm recording in the early morning, so we should have plenty of time. I was debating going for an hour, but that seems like a long session, whatever. But I might record another video. I'll go this one. I'll beat Misty, and then I'll record another video and go battle Lieutenant Surge, or do the SSN, and then we'll battle Lieutenant Surge as well. So let's see what we have. All right, I'll go in and test out like the first guy, see what his levels are, and then I might go for Misty. What the heck? Let me give you some advice as a pro who uses ice type Pokemon. Well, they did change it, and now Doll Baby is completely useless for this gym. No offense, though, but I guess we have to go in with Brody and Jackson. Jackson's gonna resist almost all the moves, and Brody will too, but his special defense is lower, 26 compared to. Oh, they're both 26. So I guess Brody's gonna have to carry us through this gym. Alright, let's see what his levels are. We can gauge Misty's levels by, oh my god, it's one more Luis. That guy has my name. Alright, chip away. We do have a fighting type move on Rattata, but I don't really want to grind them up just to battle the gym. This guy seems to have level 16, so Misty could be like level 22. All of these Pokemon are like really cute or whatever. The ice cream cone is hilarious. When they announced that Pokemon, everybody was making a big deal out of it. But it's just like, I like it. An ice cream cone Pokemon, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're coming for Misty. I'm a Pokemon master. I've actually completed the Pokédex for Pokemon Emerald version, and I beat Pokemon Ruby in under 8 hours. Man, is gonna be really annoying if we can't kill that. He almost lived on 1 health. That would have like been devastating. Probably Brody would have died right there. Synthesis, yes. Good move, synthesis. It's amazing move. Actually, never mind. I don't think we really need it. I like growth. I like this move set. Unless there's something much better, I'm gonna keep that move set. And it only has 5 PP, so it's not even that. It's not even that good. Alright, Misty, come at me. If she has the Cupchew, she might even have the Vanilla or whatever, the evolution of it. It's gonna be tough, but we can take her on. Oh man, if she, I'm gonna switch out. If she goes for bite, I don't want to attack her. Cause Brody doesn't have any moves that just do status effects. Icy Wind, alright. We resist it, that's why it doesn't matter. Let's go for focus energy because I feel like she might go. She's not going for bite. It's really like she could go for bite at any moment, and then let's go for water gun. Water gun won't do that much damage, and if she goes for bite, we can just go into like a focus energy or something. Okay, so she has hail, round eyes, and icy wind. So the fourth move is probably bite. Let's go for. Alright, so I think we're gonna go for a razor shell. And then we'll beat it. We got a crit that's like it's really good, but it can also be scary. We're at 35. She's probably gonna heal it. No, I guess we got really lucky going up against this Cupcho. I wish there was like a little bit more diversity since the first two guys had it. But I guess like even in the original games, Cry, Cry, Cryog, no, never heard of that Pokemon. Going to Brody. I don't know what that Pokemon is. But we need our ace to beat up her ace. Oh, it's that thing. If you notice his face, he looks like an angry face and then he looks sad at the same time. We'll go for chip away. I think sharpen raises speed attack. We'll go for headbutt since headbutt's gonna flinch. I don't know if we'll need to go for. Yeah, we can go for an aqua jet. At this range, I think it'll kill. And it has priority. Me, never mind. He healed. Yeah, so we need to go for a. I think that does multiple hits. No? Yeah, so this was a pretty good gym battle. Brody grew to level 19, got plus 3 attack, and we beat Misty. It's pretty fun. You can use move cut outside of battle. Favorite TM, what is it? Hell? Icy Wind. Icy Wind is a very good move, but we'll save it. I think Jackson can learn it. So that was really fun. And I'll go to the Pokemon Center and that's where we'll end this video. And then I'll see if I make another one today or if I upload it tomorrow. But that was really fun. I was not expecting to face Ice Gym. And I believe Brock had like rock types instead of like ground rock. So they do like variations on it, but they try to stay true to the original one. But that was a really good like throw in there. So peace out guys and I hope you enjoyed the video.